If you don't really know anything about banking and are curious to find out what the world's biggest banks are, then here's a list of the 10 biggest banks in the world, determined and ranked in order of their total assets. 10. Crédit Agricole Group. Total assets, $2.13 trillion. A French-owned bank and one of the largest companies in France. It's the world's largest cooperative financial institution, and in 1990, became an international full-service banking group. This consisted of 39 Crédit Agricole regional banks and a vast network of local banks. It's headquartered in Montrouge and serves a variety of customers around the world. The bank controls a significantly large part of the French banking system and is known for its working historical ties within the farming industry. According to recent data, Crédit Agricole has an approximate current total asset balance of $2.13 trillion. 9. Bank of America. Total assets, $2.35 trillion. Bank of America is the second biggest banking institution in America, with assets totaling $2.35 trillion. It serves approximately 10.73% of all American bank deposits, and primarily deals with commercial banking, wealth management, and investment banking. Founded in 1784 and headquartered in Charlotte City, North Carolina, Bank of America now serves clients all over the world and from its 5,000 financial retail centers. Bank of America is also one of the largest companies in the United States, employing over 208,000 people. In 2008, it acquired Merrill Lynch, making it the world's largest wealth manager. 8. BNP Paribas. Total assets, $2.33 trillion, which is a French international banking group. It's currently the world's 8th largest bank by its total number of assets and can be found operating in 77 countries. Its origins date back as far as 1848, when it is believed the bank was first founded. Headquartered in Paris, France, BNP Paribas employs over 190,000 people and receives the majority of its annual revenue from everyday client accounts. 7. HSBC Holdings. Total assets, $2.55 trillion. HSBC Holdings is a British multinational investment bank and financial holdings company. By 2018, it was considered to be the 7th largest bank in the world and the largest in Europe. It's headquartered in London, England, and currently employs over 235,000 people. HSBC can be found in roughly 65 countries around the globe and is listed on both the London Stock Exchange and the Hong Kong Stock Exchange. 6. JP Morgan Chase & Company. Total assets, $2.62 trillion. Financial services holding company and multinational investment bank. JP Morgan Chase is the biggest bank in America and the 6th largest in the world, providing products to its clients in over 100 countries. JP Morgan Chase & Co. was the result of several large banks merging together in 2000 and is now one of the most expensive companies in the world. Headquartered in Manhattan, New York City, JP Morgan Chase & Co. is now also one of the largest investment companies in the world. 5. Mitsubishi UFJ Financial Group. Total assets, $2.81 trillion. Being the 5th biggest bank in the world, it has total assets of $2.81 trillion and is Japan's largest bank holding financial group. The bank was created in 2005 after a merger between two of Japan's largest banks, the Mitsubishi Tokyo Financial Group and UFJ Holdings. It's currently headquartered in Osaka City and employs over 106,000 people. 4. Bank of China. Total assets, $3 trillion. It is one of the 4 biggest state-owned commercial banks in China and was founded in 1912 by the Republican government, and is now considered to be the oldest bank in mainland China and employs approximately 310,000 people, with offices in over 20 countries. The bank offers investment banking, insurance and investing services, personal loans, credit cards, mortgages and asset and liability management. Approximately 70% of the company is owned by the Chinese government, with assets totaling just over $3 trillion. 3. Agricultural Bank of China. Total assets, $3.2 trillion. Is the 3rd biggest bank in the world and one of the 10 largest companies on the planet. Founded in 1951, headquartered in Beijing, it employs over 444,000 people and is owned entirely by the state. It has 320 million retail customers and 2.7 million corporate clients around the world, which are taken care of from one of its 24,000 branches. In 2010, Agbank went public, achieving the world's biggest ever IPO at the time, which has since been beaten by Alibaba. 2. China Construction Bank Corporation. Total assets, $3.3 trillion. Headquartered in the Xiqing district, Beijing, CCB employs over 333,000 people and offers both corporate banking and personal banking. Examples of what they offer on the personal side are credit cards, personal loans, deposits, and wealth management, whereas the commercial side offers credit, company e-banking, loans, commercial loans and credit lines. 1. Industrial and Commercial Bank of China. Total assets, $4.2 trillion. The world's biggest bank is Industrial and Commercial Bank of China, which is also the largest bank in China and the biggest of China's Big Four. By the total number of assets, customers, employees, loans and deposits, completely dominates the rest of the biggest banks in the world. The state-owned bank was founded in 1984 as a limited company and has grown to be the largest public company in the world by its sheer number of assets. It's headquartered in Beijing, China, and employs a whopping 460,000 people across branches in Asia, Europe, America, and Oceania.